Cameroon, the world's most neglected displacement crisis. Cameroon is now the world's most neglected displacement crisis, according to a new report from the Norwegian Refugee Council (NRC). Decision makers must recognize that displacement isn't a distant crisis, it's a shared responsibility which cannot be ignored. The annual list, this press release was published on the 3rd of June 2025. The annual list of neglected displacement crises is based on three criteria: lack of humanitarian funding, lack of media attention, and a lack of effective political engagement to end conflict and improve conditions for displaced people. The crisis in Ethiopia ranks second, its highest ever placement on the list, while Mozambique in the third features for the first time. Burkina Faso, which topped the list for the previous 2 years, ranks fourth. The Democratic Republic of Congo features eighth after ranking in the top three since this report's inception. These shifts do not reflect meaningful improvements, but instead they highlight a harsh reality: nearly all protracted humanitarian crises are now being neglected. International solidarity is being overtaken by increasingly introverted and nationalistic policies in previously generous donor nations. This is deepening the neglect of people affected by crisis and displacement at a time when a record number of people have been forced from their homes. Across Europe, the United States, and elsewhere, we have seen donors turn their backs on people in their hour of need, said Jan Egeland, Secretary General of the Norwegian Refugee Council. It is critical that we do not accept donors' abandonment of aid as a foregone conclusion. Displacement isn't a distant crisis, it's a shared responsibility. We must stand up and demand a reversal of brutal aid cuts, which are costing more lives by the day. The shortfall between what was required to meet humanitarian needs in 2024 and what was delivered was a staggering 25 billion US dollars, meaning over half of all needs went unmet. This figure is large, but also roughly 1% of what the world spent on defense in 2024. Fellow Ambazonians, I want to fast forward facts and figures. They say each year the Norwegian Refugee Council publishes a list of the 10 most neglected displacement crises in the world. The purpose is to focus on the plight of people whose suffering rarely makes international headlines, who receive no or inadequate assistance, and who rarely become the center of attention for international diplomacy efforts. The report is available here. The neglected displacement crisis list for 2024 analyzes 34 displacement crises based on three criteria: lack of funding, lack of media attention, and lack of effective international political and diplomatic initiatives. The full list in order this year is Cameroon 1, Ethiopia 2, Mozambique 3, Burkina Faso 4, Mali 5, Uganda 6, Iran 7, Democratic Republic of Congo 8, Honduras 9, and lastly Somalia. Cameroon ranked second in 2023, seventh in 2022, third in 2021, second in 2020, and topped the list in 2019 and 2018. I want to end here because the report is quite lengthy, and I will do my best to include this report, this official press release by the Norwegian Refugee Council, in my WhatsApp channel. Maybe I'll also put a link to this on this particular video as in the comment section. Please, if I've not done so, kindly give me a reminder so I should do that as soon as possible. Now we are yet again in another turn of neglected crisis in the world, and the war in the Cameroons has actually placed our people as part of the most displaced people who lack media attention, no political will to come to their aid, and you can name the rest. Fellow Ambazonians, we are our own liberators. Now we will free ourselves. When they hear how we every year they remove report the most negated crisis, blah blah blah, this and that, we are always in the first three. Ambazonia they always there for inside first three. Is clear. That means say it be proven beyond reasonable doubt. No be Fabiano write this document. Norwegian Refugee Council is a reputable non-governmental organization. You know, you can Google it, you check, you can read what they are out to do and their work and more about them. We have work to do as far as our people are concerned. We give a push for the limelight so that make our people them their plight it be attended to. Wherever you go for the world, you will find Ambazonians them. I just think say this will be necessary. Mark can remind una as we finish this month, una not forget say this so the people of Southern Cameroon they need you. This struggle no be saying that una team, that's for my own. Now all we were own because Ambazonian land na our land. No matter how nyama thing they don't be, we no go leave the struggle because what people they still dey for Ngata. People they wey they don't like the people they don't disappear them. Plenty things what una want talk. My dear Ambazonians, we have to stand tall and continue to fight until freedom comes. We are our own liberators. We thank the Norwegian Refugee Council Secretary General, Mr. Egalan, and we thank the entire team for producing this report. It should be after their thorough investigation before coming out with such a report. Thank you very much, Ambazonians. Don't forget to share this video as far as you can. And we are also telling the international community that the people of Southern Cameroon are ready to talk. We are ready to discuss. They are not afraid. We will fight, we will resist occupation, we will continue to advocate for our plight, but we are not afraid. We shall never be intimidated. We will go back to the drawing board of this particular conflict. We will look at the history, we will look at the foundation that made up the two Cameroons. That is what we are talking about. That is the root cause of the problem. Yes, all those who have been incarcerated as a result of this conflict must be released. They must be released. Yes, La République du Cameroon must pull out their army from Ambazonia land, a ceasefire. Paul Biya, their dictator, must get into an agreement that no Southern Cameroonian who is in exile, who steps foot on ground zero, will be touched. None. And also, a comprehensive team of La République du Cameroon and Southern Cameroon, they will meet in a third country to discuss the root cause of this problem. It is not too difficult to ask for this. We are calling on the United Nations Security Council to send a fact-finding mission on the ground to investigate human rights abuses and bring perpetrators to book. Thank you very much. My name is Fabiano Deko, Ambazonian activist, and I stand for our people. Freedom we seek, freedom we shall get, and so shall it be.